This is going to be your weekly soulmate twin flame relationship tarot reading. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies you may have been experiencing in the previous days, how you're feeling today, and a sneak peek at the upcoming days. Now, as I'm filming this, it is a dreary, rainy day. It's very symbolic in a way. You know, the emotions I feel are running high for people right now. And the one positive thing about rain is that it's purification, right? It's cleansing. So I think a lot of us are releasing, a lot of us are cleansing. You know, there is tension in the air. There's a lot of relationship decisions being made. There's almost like this line. And once you cross that line, it's kind of hard to go backwards, if that makes any sense. So a lot of major things are happening right now, but all we can do is do our best. Don't be so hard on yourself right now. Show some compassion, some grace. Everything is going to be okay. Let's take a look at the overall themes and messages for this reading today. We have here Against the Clock. I've seen this card actually quite a bit in this deck recently, and it kind of indicates that people are feeling pressure, you know, that you have to do something by a certain time. And I want to remind you, you're all on different timelines. You're all on different parts of the journey. There's really no right way or wrong way. But I'm going to repeat myself for the millionth time. The days, the weeks, they're moving very quickly. The process is moving slowly, and you have to allow things to catch up. Don't really worry about where things are at or where you think they should be at. Allow them to unfold or play out exactly the way that they're supposed to. So let's take a love oracle message here. Just see what else we need to know. Spiritual. Your spiritual journey is beginning. Well, it's not just beginning, but I would say this. It's maybe a new beginning, a next level. Because I think, again, we're all in different parts of the journey. So I wouldn't say that this necessarily means it's brand new. It may be for you if you're seeing this video and all of a sudden this is your first introduction to deep soul connections. You know, that's very possible. We've all been there at some point. But I do think that this is a time of letting go, new beginnings, and peace, right? So let's see another card here. And we have here, Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. That's very interesting that that would come through, actually. How many of you may be connecting to people who've passed on, you know, family members, friends, just in really important connections that may be coming through to you, you know, signs or synchronicities. I know a lot of people last week were telling me that they saw feathers. And I think that those are lovely, lovely messages. You know, I had a really wonderful conversation with my friend Pam Sears, psychic medium. If you don't follow her, please do. She's absolutely incredible. You know, we were just having a random conversation and I wasn't anticipating any sort of messages to come through. It wasn't the purpose of our talk, but she said a few things that were really on point that connect to my past loved ones. My grandmothers, both my grandmothers actually, my father. It was really, really fascinating. So I've been getting a few messages, and so I'm curious to know how you're doing as well. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to take a look at the connection between you and your person. What's in your headspace, your person's headspace, your heart space, their heart space, overall energies and underlying energies. And of course, feel free to swap sides if it makes more sense. Now, the first deck I'm going to be using is the Before Tarot. So this is the energies you may have been experiencing in previous days. So let's see what has been in your headspace. There's been conflict. Why? What are you conflicted about? What is the battle? What is the headache? If you've had headaches, that doesn't surprise me. Let's see. The Queen of Wands, confidence. Believing in yourself. Queen of Wands can also be someone else in the mix, like interfering. So just be mindful, you know, of your boundaries. Don't let anybody poke into your business. Oops, as I'm dropping cards. Excuse me. Anybody feeling anxious or nervous, that could have been a sign for you if you're kind of feeling on edge. I don't normally drop cards when I'm filming. Happens, of course, but in your person's headspace, there's the Fool, getting ready to take a leap of faith and to do new things. Oh, a kitty sneeze in the background for confirmation. And Page of Wands, throwing caution to the wind, getting ready to embark on something new and possibly creative. Okay, let's take a look in your heart space here. What were you experiencing? The Nine of Pentacles, all about feeling good in your own skin, right? Self-worth, self-value, and self-respect. This is the process of putting yourself first. And the Ace of Wands, getting ready for a passionate new beginning, finding purpose and making moves. I love that. Now in your person's heart space, we have here the Knight of Swords. Wow, this is swiftly making a decision. Taking on something new. Very like, very new and quick and exciting energy here. King of Pentacles. You know what's interesting? The King of Pentacles is so slow moving, yet it's abundant. It's showing that it's a long road. There are things to do to get to this outcome. I mean, you can kind of look at the progression. Well, I'm going to trust and take a leap of faith here. I'm going to start at 0. I'm going to prepare myself for that creativity and that spark and that journey. And here it's like, all right, I'm fighting. I'm making some moves, and then here's the abundance. You know, so I'm loving that progression there. Now, overall themes, we have the Knight of Wands. Well, that's a bit of passion in the pants coming in, but you got to be careful because it can ride in quickly and leave just as fast. And the Queen of Cups here is a reminder to trust your intuition. Be careful of the overgiving, especially when somebody comes riding in hot, because just because they come riding in doesn't mean they're coming correct, right? Underlying energy here is the Two of Wands, which is needing to leave your comfort zone. And I would say that that's very accurate right now. A lot of people just really need to leave their comfort zone. And the Ace of Pentacles is all about a tangible new beginning. Now, we always get this in the After Tarot in our weekly readings, but it's almost like a handoff here. Like, you know, like I'm gonna end something and start something. And I've been saying that a lot about the energies that we've had this month, because we have 2 full moons in Capricorn this month. And when we were in between the first full moon and the new moon we recently had in Cancer, I was saying it was like we were in between 2 worlds, you know, where you're trying to finish something or close it out, but you're also trying to start something new. And you kind of can't do that at the same time, because that just confuses the universe. Like, you have to let something go in order for new to come in. And now that we're between the new moon in Cancer and the next full moon, it's kind of the same thing. We start something new and we're all excited, and then we get pulled backwards a bit. And then, you know, we're kind of like between 2 worlds. So again, it's a bit of a tricky energy, but it requires a lot of strength right now. I mean, that's my advice, is you've got to stay strong. Even when you're tested, you've got to stay true to yourself, because if you let yourself go backwards, then you're in the position that you were previously in, and you know it's not so comfortable, right? So let's take a look currently what's in your headspace. See, 9 of Pentacles, you had it below here. Feeling good in your own skin. You're continuing to work on yourself. Self-worth, self-value, self-respect. Page of Swords, be careful of the spying or observing, okay? Because it's pretty strong right now. This wanting to watch another person, watch a person, maybe they're watching you. Don't engage in any kind of back and forth, any song and dance on social media. In your person's headspace, there's the Page of Pentacles. I love this. This is studying and learning and possibly making an offer. And there's the Ten of Cups, striving for that happiness or that ultimate wish fulfillment. Now, in your heart space, we have here the Hermit, and you might be feeling a bit isolated, and that's okay. You know, it's important to gather your thoughts, you know, process what you're doing and what you're wanting moving forward. And let's see, the Chariot, see, moving forward. You're getting ready to move yourself forward, and I love that, because new energy brings new experiences, etc., new heights. And in your person's heart space, there is a 6 of Pentacles, and I love this, equal giving and receiving and balance, an investment as well into something. Now with that, we have here the 10 of Pentacles. See, 1010 might be an angel number that you're seeing. I've heard a few people mention it. I love it, because that's getting to the point of contentment. Overall, we have here the High Priestess, signs, synchronicities, ascension, justice, equal giving and receiving and balance. We're really getting the major arcanas and the overall energy, underlying energy, the Knight of Cups. So definitely some lovey vibes here. And the Tower. And listen, the Tower doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can actually be something that forces you into making a change for the better. Granted, it's all about perspective, how you view your progress or your change. But this is really, really nice, you know, that we can be in our heart space. But it's like our hearts are being cracked open. And I just want to make a point. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. And Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior energy. It's time to leave that energy. I know it's been tough. I know the wounds cut deep. But there's got to be a shift, you know? Okay, let's take a look at the energies you may experience in the coming days. Speaking of the coming days, I have a new interview coming to my YouTube channel. This is all about spiritual friendships and navigating dating apps, you know, with a spiritual mindset. So look for that video coming up. It's a great chat as always, and I look forward to your feedback. So let's take a look at your headspace here. We have, the Two of Cups. See what I mean? Connection, that embrace, victory, Six of Wands, public recognition. Okay, in your person's headspace, Nine of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment on a personal level. Ten of Cups means having the family, you know, the cat, the dog, the home, the everything, right? But the Nine of Cups is from a personal standpoint, you know, indulging, feasting. Just be careful that you're not overindulging. You know, sometimes the Nine of Cups can be excess. But it is an ask and you shall receive kind of vibe. And there's the Knight of Swords again. Ooh, this one means like winning that battle. Okay, so we've got progression. We had it earlier. And in your heart space, there's the Four of Swords, that healing. I love it. And with that, we have the Hierophant, commitment, learning, studying, slow methodical steps. And in your person's, the Knight of Cups. Can you hear the thunder in the background? There's like a thunderstorm brewing right now. Somebody's heart is rumbling here as I'm saying this. Knight of Cups, offering that cup of love. So it's continuing here. It's moving forward. And with that, we have, I said moving forward. There you go. We had the Chariot earlier, and now we have it again. Overall, wow, the Star, healing, blessings, wishes coming true. Page of Cups, believe in miracles. Early stages of something really nice coming to fruition. Underlying energy, there's the Fool. We're taking that leap. Wow. Underlying, shooting your shot, manifestation, communication coming in. Love, love, love this reading. Okay, let's take, I love these cards, and I haven't used them in my videos for a while. I'm just trying to grab the last card on the table, and I can't seem to grab it with me. I don't know if anybody else has ever had this problem with nails. So let's see what we need to know here. Let's take a card for each side. And we have here Soulmate. I love this card. Beautiful. You pulled this card to validate you are a soulmate to whoever you are thinking about, or a soulmate will come into your life soon. This can represent an intimate relationship or someone you have a lot in common with. Soulmates can be anyone to whom you feel a deep connection, whether you just met or have known for a long time. Our greatest wisdom, growth, and love come from these deep relationships. I look forward to sharing my life and new experiences with my soulmate. And it's a number 2 card. Beautiful. Okay, let's take one for this side here. Let's see what we need to know. Fire. Ooh. Fire, look at that. Okay. Your inner flame needs igniting. Your soul is craving excitement, joy, and love. What is keeping you from being in this state of mind? Have you built too many boundaries or put limits on your happiness? Have you stopped trying? Let your guard down and allow what or who you need to let back in. Strive to bring passion back into your life. Inner fire, please light my desire. Number 19. That's a number 10. We had 1010. Wow, that's beautiful. Well, I really hope this resonates with you. Thank you as always. If you'd like to do a personal reading with me, the link is in my bio. Thank you very much, and I wish you an amazing day.